No one ever tells you about how when a loved one dies, of course there's tears, crying, sadness, but more than that, there's the quiet moments. A few hours after it's happened and you've cried all your tears out, and all that's left is a deep, empty hole inside your chest, hollow from what once was. The reality truly sets in and it's just so deeply sad it's hard to explain. You think about death in movies and see the short, clipped scenes where the characters cry and can't get out of bed, and then you see their healing process so accelerated and neatly cut together in a matter of minutes. But in real life, there's just so many empty, quiet moments where you don't know what to do with yourself. You're deeply sad and in grief, but you feel as if you've already expressed all of it physically, and all that's left is the burning hole it leaves in your chest and your mind. No one ever tells you how that feels. They can't, because how could they? You find out yourself and you learn and grow just like every other person. Later on, suddenly your mind fractures, and you start to see your life framed in context of the grief that you've experienced. When you were 10 and the neighbour's house burnt down and tragically killed both of them. When you were 15 and you lost your first grandparent, and later that year, your second. Skip some time ahead and you're growing up at 19, losing the grandma you'd grew closest to in the 2 years she spent in our family home. And now I'm 20, and my childhood dog passed away. And there will be inexplicably tougher moments. Your parents, siblings, friends, partner. And I don't know how to reckon with that. I don't think anybody does. I think what truly matters is the time that you spend with your loved ones and the sacred moments and conversations you share together, deeply aware that they could always be your last. Enough to be grateful about it, but not too aware as to let your fear of the future drown out the beautiful life you're building in the present. I don't believe in the afterlife. I think that it's something people use to create a sense of calm after tragedy, an ice pack on the wound. But that's okay. Because for the people who truly believe in God and the existence of a supernatural world, it comforts them. Something that helps me navigate grief is thinking about people, relationships, experiences, growth, as individual tethers, flowing into your soul, radiating, and keeping your flame alight. When something terrible happens, it brings people together. A flame goes out, but another becomes bigger in its place. It's crazy to me how death creates love. Some of the most personal and fulfilling connections have come in times of heartbreak and sadness. Because a part of me is gone, the empty space just latches onto the people I already love and makes those relationships even deeper. I just wish I had the courage to connect this deeply regardless. Then maybe it would be that slight bit easier to process if you knew that you had said everything you wanted to and had the deep, nurturing relationship that you've always been too scared to have. I'm glad I've taken the time today to reflect.